Learner's permit.
Learner's permit. Learner's permit.
Learner's permit.
Learner's permit. Hello and welcome to the Learner's Permit podcast, a show where four friends lock themselves in a room and forcefully educate each other on subjects they're most passionate about. Each week, one host selects a subject to educate the other three on in hopes of broadening their woefully narrow horizons. My name is Kody, slightly hungover and very tired. And to the left of me is Austin.
And I'm very excited to learn about this race.
Yeah. And then across the table from him is Adam.
I got up at 5:15 today so I could be here.
And then across the table from me is Liam.
Aren't we all just so happy and shining and beautiful, bright faces this morning? It's so great to see you guys this early in the morning.
That was the most caffeinated intro I think I've heard Kody do yet.
Thank you. Thank you. We're recording really early because it's Father's Day. It's a very important day for me, I think, because, I don't have a dad. So one of the big things about a day like today is to not just thank the fathers, right? Because some of them are just giant pieces of shit and they don't fucking care. But you want to thank the mothers that come.
They have a day for that.
They do, but they kind of they have to do both
Is
jobs.
one day enough?
Right. So
Every day should be the day.
you have to you want to thank the moms, but you don't want to just thank the moms. You want to thank the brothers for stepping up. You want to thank the random strangers that really step up, that help your parents, And I think it was really important to just get that off your chest. I want to thank everybody else that's not just a father for helping out, raising those kids.
Absolutely. I think it's really self-centered of dads to want their own day. No, I'm with Kody here. Honestly,
You think the dads got together?
I think
and they
even
were like,
even the ones that stick
let's put a
around,
day.
even the ones that stick around, and the ones that are there the whole time, you could be doing more. Okay, all right. No,
Jesus.
let's be real. Let's be real. With some exceptions, I'm sure, but I think just in general, it's true. I think it's true. Mothers carry the brunt, the burden. They carry most of the child rearing process. And dads, what do they show up to a soccer game or two?
Is this a criticism of dads on Father's Day?
No, it's not criticism.
Cody's was heartfelt in the way that it was I didn't have a dad, so I got to look at it in a different light. And then yours was I think dads get too much thanks on Father's Day.
I think they
you
get
could
too
be
much
doing better.
I think we don't really need a Father's Day. And I love my dad. Don't get me wrong. He's a great dad. But do we really need a day to say, hey, you did a sufficient job being a father?
Mother's Day then?
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
I would say so.
It's just to appreciate fathers. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a big deal. I just think, they could do more. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a Father's Day necessarily. I'm just saying mothers earn it.
That's it.
Well, in Alabama, it's also Uncle's Day.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that one.
Yeah.
All right, Liam hates dads. We'll update
I
that one.
love my father.
Not enough to give him a day.
Well, I'm going to go later to spend time with him.
Yeah, so
Are you going to tell him he could be doing better?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I got to be fair across the board. That's all.
Upset everybody.
we're recording early because everybody else has plans with their father, and I'm going to just sit at home and fucking relax. I'll call my mom.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you go have lunch with your mom or something?
She's working.
Go surprise her with lunch.
That's a lot of effort for a Sunday.
You were just going off about the showing appreciation for one parent carrying all the weight.
Ooh.
I think the main takeaway from what Kody said was thanking the brothers.
Well,
Cody thanks the brothers every day.
Alabama, we salute you.
Yeah, because siblings do pull together pretty heavily when there's
when
a
families,
lot of lack in parental input. So
yeah, I also have another note going back to Adam's episode.
Okay,
where we're talking about game development.
Yep.
Fable 4.
Yes. Yep. That aged like milk.
It aged terribly.
Yeah.
It's getting released in 2025, and it's a complete reboot to the series.
Why does it age like milk? It's not like in the episode we said it'll never come out. We just said it'll take forever.
It's just really funny that we recorded it and then a week later.
A week later.
Yeah.
I know E3 isn't around anymore. Was there some sort of video game thing that happened?
The Xbox Showcase.
Showcase, and then the PlayStation State of Play.
So State of Play was probably where MGS Delta got, because it got a trailer.
Yes. No, it actually was at Xbox.
It was Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is MGS Delta?
It's the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 that we talked about.
Oh, I didn't realize it was called Delta.
Yeah, that's irritating.
It makes no sense.
Because it's
Why don't you just
like a triangle,
call it
like 3?
Metal Gear Solid 3
I don't know.
remake?
It's Konami and they're weird. But the exciting thing is they showed some footage from it, and the cutscenes that were in it are literally frame by frame the exact same. Like they're shot exactly the same.
Is it David Hayter voicing?
Yes, they
Snake?
actually.
Okay.
They
I just didn't know if they would bring back Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh,
Yeah.
they re-recorded all the lines. They didn't just take the old.
Yeah,
audio.
so there's I don't know how, I don't have a number, but there's they got as many of the original voice actors that they could to re-record the cast. They said that there's a couple of characters that they couldn't get them back for. I don't know if it's because like voice actors died or they moved on to other projects or whatever.
Scheduling issues.
Yeah. So, but I mean, they got David Hayter, and they're leaning into that super heavy with the marketing. Like he's the spokesperson for everything. And it's because people were so upset with Metal Gear Solid 5 that they got rid of David Hayter, and they're like, hey, Jack Bauer, let's get Jack Bauer to do this.
They should bring Charles Martinet in for it, Give him some work.
The voice of
Poor
Mario.
guy. Yeah.
He was recently replaced too.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Give him some work. I think what happened, I don't know for sure, but that happened not too long after the Mario movie stuff. So I'm imagining that must have something to do with it, that maybe he was a little upset that, he's been voicing the character for 25 years and then suddenly they picked just Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
He had a cameo in the movie.
Yeah.
Charles
but
did.
how insulting is that you've been voicing this character and then they're like, we're going to hand it off to someone else to gain traction for the project. You can have a cameo. You can be Toad or
To
something.
be fair, I feel like it would be kind of difficult to hear an entire movie in the sound of that particular Mario.
I guess that's true, but still.
When you say that particular Mario, like there's any other Mario.
Yeah, that's true.
the fucking it could have been the 90s live action Mario actor.
Bob Hoskins is dead.
Yeah, he is dead,
fuck.
I guess. Well, anyway,
Hey.
that aged like fine wine. So,
Hey, he's not getting Father's Day today.
That's
oof.
He's
well,
dead.
he might be. I don't know if he had kids.
Oh, I thought you were saying Adam. I was like, he's not a dad. And then I was thinking about, can you get Father's Day revoked? Like earlier in the year, you fuck up and you're like, you're not getting Father's Day.
Yeah, my dad
this
got
year.
it revoked for me.
Yeah, it's permanently revoked.
Yeah, fucking dickhead.
Yeah, you can't get that back.
Fuck.
Even if he showed up, I would be like,
I don't know. If he showed up tomorrow with tickets to like Star Wars Land and Disney, I feel like Kody might be.
no.
I don't know. What if he showed up with a PS6?
What the fuck?
He's
Or
like,
what if he requested,
Kody, I never told you this because we never talked, but actually I'm the king of Sony and I have all the
King
prototype
of
designs
Sony.
for the next console and you get free video games for life from now on. And also I'm bringing you to meet the real Jar Jar Binks because he's an actual guy and he does exist.
You mean Ahmad Best?
No, the real Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, the real.
Not the guy who
I'm
played
going
him in
to
the
Naboo.
movie, but the real one. Yeah. What if he was like, I'm flying you to Naboo? It's real.
Yeah, he has multiverse access where Star
Cody,
Wars is
if
a
your
reality.
dad was both of those things, if he was the king of Sodi and he had a spaceship straight to Naboo and you could go meet Jar Jar Binks,
We've
would
seen
you,
this story.
would you
It's
hang
called
out with-
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
would you hang out with your dad?
No.
What if I promised you that he didn't give your mom cancer and wasn't a planet?
Oh my god.
What if I promised you?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
No.
What if he was like, I was there the whole time watching
That'd be fucking
from the
creepy.
shadows?
Oh, yeah, that's even worse.
What if he was like a government agent and he was like, I had to step away because
That's
I was
the worst.
Yeah,
Full
fuck
stop.
Oh yeah, no, that one I can understand. Like, no. If he's a government agent and that's why he left your family, no.
The CIA just meant so much to me, son. I had to leave.
What if your dad like knew about aliens and that's why he had to leave?
What? What's the correlation there?
Because like he had to be so involved with the program that he couldn't have a normal life.
He just had to go fuck all the alien like bitches and
Like, what if he's been helping reverse engineer alien
He was
tech?
dishonorably discharged from the CIA after crapturbating in the alien saucer.
The wavelengths in here, they just get me going.
You never know. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, wow, I respect your conviction, Kody. I respect your conviction because those would sway me probably, especially meeting Jar Jar Binks. Is there a different...
How come Kody gets a respected conviction, but I got interrogated about a product I wouldn't endorse for the last
Well, okay,
like,
if you want to
30
litigate
minutes?
this on mic, I'm fine with that. Let's do it. So if you want to litigate this on mic, for those who are listening, Kody and I had a good idea that we pitched to Austin because he's our
terrible idea.
resident gun expert. I won't say what it is.
Insert
but
earlier part of recording here.
Essentially, no, we're not
No,
going
we're
to
not
insert
doing
it.
that 'cause we're not.
'Cause this
We're
is-
not going to bring our brilliant product out to the world.
No,
It's a
no,
stupid
hey,
ass
hey,
fucking.
hey. No, okay,
it's a
stop,
pair of
stop,
pants
okay.
that has a fucking.
No, it's fine.
You're just gonna cut to the. No, it's fine. As soon as I start yelling at it,
Hard cut.
It's a good product.
No
Liam and I
transition.
stand by it.
the propaganda's already coming out.
For everyone listening, we had to cut here because Austin had a bit of a freak out after we started talking about
The product.
the product that we had discussed before the episode. Now, I
scam.
apologize.
It got violent.
It did get a little violent.
It's
Austin,
about to get
Austin
fucking
stood up
violent.
and threw his Celsius across the table at me, which is fine. You know, I got a little bit wet.
Waste of
but
Celsius.
It's
you
a
know.
it's a really early morning. We all have a weird
It
energy.
is.
It's
yeah.
it's great.
We'll bring Austin around eventually, but yeah.
Have you guys,
Jesus Christ.
have you guys heard the news?
I mean, Donald Trump emailed me to say that they want to put him to death, or they would if they could.
Wait.
I
That's
forgot
the
that you're on
news.
his email
I
list.
don't know
Like
how
an
I got
old
on there.
cat.
I do not know how I got on there, but I'm getting like 3 emails a day, and
Do you
like
think it's because one of your friends threw your phone number email into the list?
almost definitely, and I know exactly which one did it. Breaking Trump alert. They want to sentence me to death. You know they'd do it if they could, but Crooked Joe's team of lowlifes and radical left thugs will settle for a life sentence. Man. It's-
No, the news. The big news. You see that competitive eater, Kobayashi, retired.
wait, but no, he did.
He retired. He said that he's going to focus on
What
his
happened to
health.
the-
Hold your fucking horses. Hold on. This is a couple weeks ago, right? I wake up, I see the news, I go, what the fuck? Very competitive. He set the record originally in like 2001 at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, eating 50 hot dogs. That's a lot of fucking hot dogs.
Didn't he
50
get
in
banned
what
though?
amount of
50 and
time?
10. No,
In 10 minutes?
10 minutes. No, sorry, it's 12 minutes. It's 12 minutes. For-
oh, yeah.
for
The 2 minutes was really.
For context, Austin and I tried the 999 challenge a couple weeks ago.
Wait, you guys actually did it?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
You
did.
motherfuckers.
You fuckers! You
So
told me you
we-
didn't do it.
What? No, we
No,
put it out
you
in the
texted me on a
text.
Saturday and asked if I did it. And
I thought
said
this
no.
was like a future thing we were planning.
No.
Wow!
Don't
But-
gaslight
the
me.
look- the look on your
We'll
face,
look at the
Kody.
text thread because I'm 100%
We'll
certain.
check the receipts.
We talked about it, and then everyone was like, whatever.
No,
and then,
that's
and
not
then-
true.
No. And then we got together, and I'm almost certain that we texted that we were doing it, but
Yes,
you
this
were
is true.
you were doing something else that weekend, and then,
I do tend to do things, but
and then you were busy doing something else.
Yeah, you were at your wedding.
This was Memorial Day weekend.
I think you had just finished rollerblading the night before.
no. Well, no, because
Yes.
you
Because you
crapped
texted me
out of
about that.
rollerblading.
Wait,
You
no,
said
no,
that
but
but
you
you
started
showed up
drinking.
later.
Hold on. For people who don't know, the 999 is 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, in 9 innings. Austin got 4 beers in, and you got 8 hot
8
dogs.
hot dogs. Yeah.
So like
Jesus.
Yeah.
What? Why didn't you make it to the 9th?
the game, the
I
Red
was
Sox-
I was literally ketchuping up my 8th hot dog when the game ended.
yeah. So
It's
the,
because they put the fucking pitch timer in.
yeah.
dude.
So
It's
the,
pitch
the
timer.
other thing was that the Red Sox were winning. So if the home team is winning, they go second.
So to be clear to listeners, you're not playing 9 innings. You're watching 9 innings.
Correct.
Oh God, if you had to play
Oh my God, that'd be
baseball
a
and do
business.
Maybe
this,
we do that. Maybe we get big. People listen to this. Maybe we live stream an event where you do the 999.
Oh my God, and
fuck.
play it, dude.
So-
Fuck it, dude. Let's do it.
So
I'm
Austin,
down.
Austin probably
One per.
Yeah.
Austin probably would have finished it, but the Red Sox were winning.
Well, there's no way he would have finished it.
Not-
He would
yeah,
have
I
gotten
wouldn't have
9
finished
hot
it.
dogs.
yeah, he would have gotten the 9 hot dogs,
Yeah.
but we lost that half inning because they were winning. So he did 4. Was it 4 beers?
Yeah, it was only 4 because I
Yeah.
heavily compensated to get because I was super comfortable with the eating portion of
Yeah.
it, but I drink, especially beer, I drink really slow.
Yeah. So he did that, and I got 7 beers and 7 hot dogs. I was really close,
He was super close.
but
This is coming from the guy who ate like double digits corn dogs one day.
17? Was it 17?
it was 17 corn
Yeah,
dogs
I
that
remember.
night. Yeah. I felt great the next morning. I was not hungover at all.
That's like arguably no, it is worse than just regular hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you got the cornbread around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
a
not
little
cornbread.
disappointed in you.
Corn dogs. Do they have cornbread? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just breaded.
Yeah, I just thought it
Oh,
was
is it?
breading.
Yeah. Well, they have
It's
like,
like
a
fried bread.
breading, and then they like, if you get like the like state fair.
Do you mind
brand
if
ones,
I use my phone real quick?
go for it?
Man only got through 7 wieners exposed to the elements, but was able to house 17 meat Twinkies.
Well, the big thing,
Meat Twinkies.
yeah. Well, the big thing is like you only have like 2 hours and 45 minutes on average to do it. So you have 18 minutes an inning, so 9 minutes every half inning to really throw them down. I had been doing that for like over like fucking 6 hours when I was doing the corn dogs.
It's not specifically saying that it's,
Well, yeah, it's not cornbread. It's-
right. It's not cornbread specifically, but cornmeal and flour is all it's.
Anyway,
yeah,
so
so-
we've gone into multiple diversions here, but
so
let's-
Kobayashi is he retired, right? I was like, oh man, that sucks. He no longer quote unquote feels hunger. But the big thing is like he wants to focus on like getting his gut checked and like
well, yeah, after
maintaining
you've
like maintaining
slipped a
like
bunch of dogs down there.
well, not even just that. I mean, he was like competitive eater for all these other things. Like he ate fucking 50 potatoes or some shit at some point on this TV show.
That's a lot of potatoes.
It's a lot of fucking potatoes.
In one sitting.
Yeah, like something like that. I don't know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head exactly what
I'm
it was.
full off of like one baked potato.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's so much starch.
But yeah, so after that, one day I woke up and I was like, oh no, Joey Chestnut was banned from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. This is fucking crazy.
I said, okay,
I was getting there. I was getting
you
there.
just want to tell the story. I get it.
Yeah.
The first thing I was like, Joey Chestnut? And you were like, no, not that. And
Well,
then I was like,
talking about Kobayashi.
well, yes, but when you first brought it up, I was like, oh yeah, Joey Chestnut, aren't they? And you said, no.
Cody's learning from your diversion tactics.
That's fair. But also, Kobayashi was banned. He was previously banned.
Oh, was?
Yeah, but I think it was some issue because I remember, wasn't there a thing where he went up on stage and they arrested him?
I don't remember.
I'm
that
pretty
at all.
sure he like tried to compete in a contest after getting banned and he got arrested. I mean, it was like for show to arrest him, but
Weird.
Like
Yeah.
for trespassing or
basically, yeah.
yeah.
They probably just chose the stage as like the threshold of like, if you come on here, that's you're competing, quote
Yeah.
unquote.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, finish your story.
and
so.
then let's see. Monday, I woke up. Monday being the Monday before Father's Day, I woke up and I had a notification from Netflix saying Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi are having a hot dog eating contest on September 2nd live, and I'm fucking pumped.
So I imagine they're putting it on themselves, probably.
yeah, Netflix
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And it's a big fuck you to Nathan's hot dogs. Let me tell you.
Yeah. So Nathan's Hot Dog's been going on since like the competition since 1991.
It's wild to me that they've banned both of the main draws of their entire competition.
That's crazy. Yeah.
The two guys that give a name to their event, the only people that people tune in for.
Yeah,
I can't name a single other competitive eater other than
I didn't even
Those
know
two
those
people.
two. So if I don't know those two,
Oh,
then
really?
I don't know anybody else.
I only know it because it's entertaining. Like the drama around their rivalry is very
Insane.
entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes. Yeah. You should read up on it because it's pretty wild.
Have they been competing since 1999 when it opened?
No, so Kobayashi started his stint in 2000,
Oh, so he's just barely,
Yeah.
like right at the beginning.
like right towards the beginning, and then
And he was the reigning champ for a very long time.
and then Joey Chestnut showed up in like 2005,
Oh yeah, so they're pretty well versed.
and then
but both of them have been banned at this point. And then
yeah, so
I'm
For
surprised
being
that
too good, or
so
why did they?
Joey Chestnut got banned because he signed a deal with a plant-based food brand. I don't know if it was
Oh, yeah.
Impossible Burger or Impossible Meat or
It
Beyond
was.
Meat.
It was impossible.
It was impossible.
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
So that's why they banned him. And he's like,
Wait, but why? Because he had a sponsor?
Well, I mean, it is the competition is run by Nathan's specifically. Like
Oh,
it's the
'cause
hot
it's a
dog eating contest
competitor.
on July 4th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm kind of surprised that Netflix didn't just schedule it for July 4th. That would have been like the ultimate fuck you.
oh, would have been.
I mean,
I still-
nobody
I
would
just
have
don't-
tuned into Nathan's if that was the case. If they had a live stream on July 4th of the hot dog eating contest,
It would be hilarious if they just like single-handedly stole all the viewership from the
but they basically are already doing that. So why not
Right.
just put it on July 4th? Like that's the day that the hot dog eating contest is normally. That's when everybody
Yeah.
watches it.
Mhm.
But if those two guys are doing a separate one, like a month or so later,
right.
If there isn't a drone show illustrating a giant glowing hot dog above the event, I don't want anything to do with it.
I used to think that
was
those.
that a thing that happened?
I mean, there's drone light shows.
Yeah, the drone light shows. I used to think that they were just really skilled pilots. I'm like, how do they get that good to fly in formations?
They're
like
just
that?
programmed.
Yeah, they're just pre-programmed. So that's why you can.
There's
get, like,
there's a small child operating each of those, and they train them for years
on an Xbox
to make
360
the
controller.
singular movement.
honestly, then like they probably would get picked up by like government agencies if they were that good. They'd be like, we've been watching you since you were a child. We want you to drop bombs on refugees.
Who do you think trains them?
It's the government training program for the DoD. Like,
Cody's dad.
yeah, Cody's dad. I had to leave, son. Once you see this, you'll understand. And it's a hot dog formation flying fucking drones. Like,
Speaking of child labor, I think we have a subject to get into today, right?
Oh, it's a blindside. We're talking about Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Hell yeah, baby. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so I messaged Austin about this. I'm like, I'm fucking getting someone back on this. I hate this. After your episode about all of that humbo jumbo at the beginning,
What
I
humble
got
jumbo?
really mad.
what do you mean? What?
Whoa.
Wait, is this your way of trying to like? Is this your way of trying to emulate my episode?
Yeah.
Not emulate.
Not
By
emulate, but
pulling
like,
a left turn, but this isn't like a dramatic left turn.
No, I
This
just
is-
I just didn't want everybody to be prepared for it. The
Oh,
only
I'm
person-
still prepared. Ironically,
Well,
I'm the one who's
I-
prepared. I'm familiar with
surprisingly.
what happened.
So Kobayashi has won, I just counted 5 times.
Yes. Yeah.
And Joey Chestnut has won 15 times.
I would argue that there's some. No, I don't want to be this guy.
Go for it.
I'm always going to be this guy, but I don't want to be this guy. I would argue is there's some element of racism involved in Kobayashi getting banned in the first place way back when.
Because it's on a 4th of July thing.
No, I think Nathan's wanted to have a white champion. That's just
What
me.
makes you believe that?
Honestly, because it was kind of bullshit. But I am surprised to hear that Joey Chestnut is also in a similar situation now, because I believe
Yeah.
that they said that Kobayashi's banning back when was due to a contract dispute as well.
In 2010, he announced he would not compete in the contest, reportedly due to the company's insistence that Kobayashi sign an exclusive contract.
Yeah,
That's why. And he
that's
was like-
bullshit.
yeah, he's like, fuck no.
That's totally bullshit that they banned him for not being like, I'm going to be exclusive. And then they're doing the same thing sort of to Joey Chestnut, but it sounds like they didn't have a contract with Joey Chestnut.
Well, the other thing with him is that they never told him. He found out through the news.
Joey Chestnut?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
That burns.
That sucks, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah, he had a whole thing. It was like a
But, like-
CBS sports article about it, and he was like, "I'm like heartbroken."
We
that-
will control how you eat, but not tell you directly.
Yeah.
So I know that you probably think it's a little out of left field that I insinuate there might be some race aspect to Kobayashi getting banned way back when. But you also have to realize that like this is an event that takes place on 4th of July,
Yeah, but
you know, and it's a very much
there
like
are
a
Americans of
Ooh, we're
all races.
American. Yes, I know that. I'm well aware there are Americans of all races.
So I'm just, but to me, that's not a damning bit of news that it takes place on 4th of July.
I'm not saying it's a damning bit of news. I'm just saying that a lot of times stuff like that will happen, especially back in the early aughts, 2010. You know, I think people were and still are to some degree, depending on the company, very aware of the image that they're putting forth. And I think Joey Chestnut is, you know, all American hero, champion, hometown boy.
I mean, with a last name like Chestnut.
Yeah. You know, I just think it's a thing. It's a thing. You don't have to believe me, but
I just thought there was going to be more evidence than that. That's all.
I could go into it, but I don't, that's not the focus of this episode. I just wanted to slip it in there because I think it's really interesting that what happened to him is happening to Joey Chestnut now.
Do you know the record?
No, I don't know the record. What's the record?
Does anybody want to have any guesses?
Of like,
How many hot dogs?
Oh,
The most hot dogs consumed at Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
73.
and how long do you have to do
You
it?
have 12 minutes.
You have 12 minutes.
25?
It's 10 minutes. I was right earlier.
Is it 25?
I would like to take back my previous answer.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to say something closer to like, okay, you know
Five.
what? No, I'm
5
sticking
hot
with my
dogs.
answer. I'm
You're
sticking with
your answer.
I'm going outrageous, dude. I'm going to say like 87.
Adam was completely correct.
What?
Really?
73?
73.
That's insane.
That was so out of pocket.
Wait, you got it right away, like on the dot, on the
Yeah.
money? Wow. Sorry, I have to pause here for a second. That was for you.
That was really impressive, Adam. That's
Thank you.
fucking crazy. But yeah, no, 73 hot dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, he's consumed over 1,000 hot dogs since he started the competition
Jesus Christ.
because he started in 2005.
Do they keep track of how many hot dogs they make for the whole competition throughout the day?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, I know that's a high end for a contestant, but like if they're all eating roughly that amount, and then I don't know how many contestants there are at these things.
So it's 10 people.
Yeah. So,
So it's there's a men's and then there's a women's.
And I imagine they probably just like, across the board, they'll just make a certain amount per contestant so that they like know how many they're making, right?
Right.
Like,
Right. I'm looking it up. Nathan's method is to slow cook them on low heat, and they take about 40 minutes to cook. By 12:15, all 1,000 hot dogs are suited up in untoasted buns.
Holy shit.
And ready for the
Yeah,
competition.
so I figured as much. Maybe they did like 100 per person. So yeah, then they're doing 100 per person just in case.
Well, I guess it's 50 per person because it's 20.
Oh, 20? I thought you said it was 10 contestants.
There's 10 men and then 10 women.
Oh, okay.
So there's
yeah,
20
yeah.
contestants complete. Totally.
All right, that
Can
makes
you
sense.
air fry a hot dog?
Yeah, probably, but it'd probably be bad. Do you have an air fryer?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That means that Joey went into Joey, right? We're not talking about
Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
Joey went into somebody else's pool of hot dogs to get the 73. Dude.
Hey man, get your own.
Yeah, like, was the hot dog guy sweating? Like, oh fuck, I gotta make more.
He's like, oh fuck, it takes 40 minutes. You were looking something up. What'd you find out?
Well, I was just, I'm not going to bring it back around, but I just was trying to see what Kobayashi himself had to say about his banning back then.
Oh, what did he say?
There was a direct quote calling them racist, basically.
Calling Kobayashi racist?
No, him calling the
Well,
event.
The MLE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the MLE.
Major League Eating.
Because he had signed a contract
That's what
with
it's
the,
actually called?
Yeah.
he had signed a contract with the MLE, and I don't remember if he had done like an outside event because he had an exclusivity contract and he was trying to get it lifted, or if Nathan's itself was not in the purview of the MLE. So it was like outside of his ability to be in.
Okay.
But he showed up to like cheer and watch, and then they kind of like ushered him to the stage, being like, "Oh, big name here," you know.
Right, because why would you not want to show off somebody?
Yeah. And then he was put in jail.
Is the
So-
MLE considered to
but-
be like the same caliber of like MLB and
Well,
like
it's
NBA?
I mean, not the same. Caliber.
Here's what I would ask you: name one other event other than the 4th of July hot dog eating contest.
I can't.
Yeah,
Right.
But you know, to your point about Americans come in all different colors, he's not American.
Right, but he's a citizen now, right?
No, he's Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, still?
Well, he might. I mean, he might be.
He's
a citizen,
still
but,
Japanese.
But he was a Japanese
I'm talking about
national.
nationality.
He was a Japanese national at the time of becoming the champion.
Okay.
You know, so I think it. You know, if you don't want to say it's about
So you think there were people
race, then it
behind
is
the
about nationality.
scenes that were like
Yes,
conspiring?
absolutely. I think the American audience wants to see an American win, and they especially want to see someone who looks like them win.
I don't think
A
it's
very
that deep,
sweaty man.
You don't think it's that deep, but the reigning champion who was arrested thinks it's that deep, and I think that's fine. There's multiple documentaries about this guy,
Yeah.
you know. But I think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting to hear his perspective on it, and also just to see this happening again
It's crazy.
in reverse, basically.
Yeah. The whole MLE thing is all fucking crazy. There's so much behind the scenes for it. I mean, I watch a dude on YouTube, Beard Meets Food, where he's a dude from like England.
His name is Beard Meets Food.
Yeah, his name's
he's
actually
British.
Yeah,
I thought you said beer meets food.
Beard.
No, beard.
Okay.
And then
throw up.
meat is spelled like the meat.
Yeah,
Like
your dad
burger.
watches this guy.
Yeah, that's why I know about it.
Cody, do you think your dad watches this guy?
If he does, I'm gonna stop watching. He also competes in this competition, but I mean, I think he said he came in like 5th place. Is the highest he ever competed.
Jump change, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what was it last year? It was like 49 was 2nd place, and then 47th was 3rd place. Joey Chestnut finished with like 63.
So no competition.
No, he's just demolishing it.
Are they even chewing?
Yeah, I mean they have like the weird thing is like they do like jaw exercises because that's the thing that like really.
Oh, they're face maxing.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the big thing is like your jaw starts to hurt. You can like actually cramp your jaw.
Yeah.
So I mean that's the big thing that they have the issue with is like you can expand your stomach as much as possible.
When I was reading that shit, Kobayashi had a wonderful quote. I don't know it. I don't remember exactly. I'm not going to pull it out. But like he was basically like, "Yeah, I don't find joy in eating any of this.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I
That
just
sounds
try
like
to
a
get
pretty
it
good
down as
reason.
quickly as I can."
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good reason to me for someone to walk away. Like if you hate it that much, like I know you're a big name, but I would rather
I don't think it's that
prioritize your mental health and your physical health.
I don't
Yeah.
think he was saying that he hated it. I think he was just saying like it's not about liking food. It's just like,
Right,
this is a
just
competition. It's a
winning.
sport
Yeah,
for me.
right.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Well, that's why he's like stepping away from everything aside from now the Netflix competition.
Well, because he said in that too, that he has to beat Joey Chestnut one more time.
one more time, he has to. Because like once Joey Chestnut like stepped in and won, he never beat him again. Because I think the last time that Kobayashi won was in 2007.
Has he competed since he was banned?
Well, then he got banned in 2010.
Yeah, but I mean, has he since then? Has he
No.
competed? Yeah. So
No.
it's not really fair to even.
No.
This is an unresolved thing for him for over a decade.
Yeah.
Decade and a half almost.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the guy that I watched, all he does is he just goes to like all these restaurants like all around like England and like the United States. And he'll compete for like the impossible food challenges that they have. It's like, oh, eat this 65-ounce sirloin and then the 3 pounds of potatoes in 1 hour.
So he's kind of doing like a British man versus food.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, he does like a commentary over it.
Eat this 20-gallon bowl of bangers and mash.
I want to know something.
Yeah.
Is there a spaghetti eating competition?
Ooh. Probably.
How would you measure that? Would it be by bowl?
I can
Would
tell
it
you.
be
Probably
No.
by poundage, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably by weight.
poundage.
So they probably buy like, like,
How many pounds of spaghetti can you
well,
eat?
it's like,
That's a terrifying question.
Do you think competitive eaters run before they eat?
Oh, that sounds awful.
well,
Well, I'm
Kobayashi
just-
has
I'm
like
just
a fucking
thinking-
six pack.
I'm just thinking the other way around. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm thinking the other way around, a lot of runners like carbo load before they run. So I'm just thinking like, do you think they do it the other way around?
I think that they like fast because I know that and I hate that I know this. I've watched all of these videos by proxy. The beard meets food guy will like starve himself before he does this shit. It's really stupid.
I thought
Like,
that was supposed to like make it more difficult. Like
I don't know if it does or not, but that's what he does because he was talking about it in one of his videos where he was eating.
Yeah, doesn't
Well,
fasting shrink your?
So
Yeah.
he'll do all these things, right? And then he just won't eat for like 3 days because he's just not hungry.
I mean, yeah, would you be?
So no, I mean, no.
Well, how did you feel after your 7 hot dogs?
Oh, I felt miserable the rest of the day.
Were you
Really? I
hungry the
felt
next
great.
day though?
Well, but it was. I also had 7 beers, and
yeah,
then
that's probably the part that killed you.
yeah, and then we kept drinking.
What about the day you had 17 corn dogs?
I was really drunk, and then the next day I felt great.
I think if you guys should do the 999 again, you need to do it 9 shots. I genuinely,
Oh, I'll do that.
Genuinely, I think that'll be much easier on you guys
I
than
could
9
literally
beers.
do that in like the first 3 innings, probably.
Well, I'm saying maybe you keep it 1 shot per
I
inning.
mean, in terms of liquid volume, it would probably be easier, but that's also
well, also just sugar content. And
That too.
What is it? Calorie content. I mean, beer's just
Yeah,
heavy.
yeah.
It's like drinking a can of bread.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you think you would be more likely to boot with beer or 9 shots?
Oh, definitely beer. That 100% beer. I could do 9 shots in 9 innings. I mean, how long does a baseball game go normally? 4 hours, 5 hours?
No,
Not anymore,
Like
'cause of the
2 hours,
fucking-
30 plus minutes.
Because of the
Really?
pitch.
Yeah, they
pitch
added a
timer.
pitch timer, so like pitchers only have 20 seconds now
Oh,
between.
maybe
pitches.
baseball sucks a little less now.
Yeah, it's sped up more.
Maybe I'll do the 999 with you guys then. Well, I mean, maybe I don't know if I'll do the 9 hot dogs. I'll take 9 shots and watch a baseball game.
You could do corn dogs if you want.
9 White Claws.
Corn dogs. I don't think they make vegetarian corn dogs. They might, but
I'm pretty sure they do. I want to
Hmm.
say like maybe Morningstar Farms or like
oh
one of
yeah,
those
no, I
company.
think you're right. They have like the little weenies on a stick or
Yeah.
whatever.
Weenies on a Is that what they call them?
I have no idea.
All right, so I'm on the Major League Eating Records page right now.
Oh, hit us with this is gonna be good. I'm sure.
This is like just like for random foods, right?
You're gonna make us guess.
Yeah. How many burritos in 8 minutes?
Burritos. How big is it? Does it say? How big?
Yeah,
It
there's-
says they're called Burritoville burritos, so I'm assuming like it's a name
Some
brand.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
going to look it up. Hold on. This is important because
He's looking up the
burritos
answer.
vary in size.
He's looking up the answer. I'm just gonna guess before getting Adam's answer that it's 12 minutes. You said
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
The
16.
Burritoville burrito weighs
6.
almost 2 pounds, apparently.
Oh fuck.
I'm gonna say 6.
I'm still gonna say 16.
Okay, Adam.
I'm going to say 22.
22.
It's
Jesus.
15.
One off.
You were one off.
Oh man, I was hoping I could pull through like Adam did with those hot dogs earlier.
Hard boiled eggs in 8 minutes.
Oh, this has got to be like 80.
Oh, by the way, the winner is Joey Chestnut.
That doesn't surprise me. This has got to be like 80. I'm going to say 80.
In 10 minutes?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
97.
Oh, your price is right.
112.
Ooh, Austin is the closest with 112. It is 141.
Holy fuck. That actually shouldn't surprise me because I knew it was going to be some massive number.
That sounds lethal.
Yeah, it does sound lethal.
Okay.
What do we got? This guy overdosed on hard-boiled.
This guy-
Overdosed on cholesterol.
This guy has a sick name. A Buffalo Jim Reeves. Watermelon.
That's his name?
Watermelon.
No.
Okay.
How many pounds? How many pounds of watermelon in 15 minutes?
In 15 minutes, 24.
33.
55.
13.
Oh, okay.
Wow, we all
Really?
You guys
fucked up.
overshot that
I
one.
was trying to like in my head think about a crazy amount of watermelon and then how much a watermelon weighs.
I mean, like, those also vary in size.
All right, ready?
Yeah, but if you're doing pound, it doesn't matter.
We're going to do like 4 more and then we'll
Is there
start.
a pizza?
Yeah, there is. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
How many 24-inch pizzas in
Diameter? In how much time?
15 minutes.
It can't be a high number.
5.
I'm going to say 3.
That was going to be me, so I'll go and say 7.
7.5.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
That is so much.
That is
pizza.
so much fucking pizza. A 24-inch pizza is massive.
His name, the guy who won, is Richard the Locust Lefebvre.
The Locust? Wait, his
Lefebvre,
name is
because
the
he tears through
Locust?
food.
Yeah.
He's a scourge.
Walks by your restaurant, half your inventory's missing.
Did we land somewhere on the spaghetti thing?
Meatballs the size of baseballs in 5 minutes and 25 seconds. How many?
18.
Are these like Swedish meatballs? Or is it just.
Just meatballs.
The
that are
fuck
size
is a
of-
Swedish meatball?
No, just
You've never heard of a Swedish meatball?
Tell me what it is.
It's like it's marinated in a bunch of different things. I can't remember what sauce. Is it barbecue sauce? Or
No, it's like
I don't know why you're looking
Yeah,
at
you're
me
looking
like
at Austin for support.
It's like
Back
oh my
to
god,
the
back to the
Google.
fucking computer. It's
24.
like sweet and sour sauce.
You said 24 too?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I thought he was going to say
a
I wanted to get
savory
my-
gravy cream sauce.
That's not a barbecue sauce. That's very different than a
Yeah,
barbecue
I
sauce.
don't know where. It has like nutmeg and allspice and grated onion, salt, pepper, garlic, parsley, stuff like that. What was the amount of time for the meatballs?
You know, of all the people, Adam, you're the only guy I know who, when talking about competitive eating foods, would ask what the marinade is on the food.
It matters.
I don't think they would marinate this stuff just because of
No,
like the
it's
time it would
probably-
cost to make it. Like, but yeah, sorry, I thought you were gonna say
How many?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say how many earlier. So
I'm
that's
going to
why I
say
interrupted.
26.
And you both said 24.
Yeah.
21.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Wow. We have too much faith in people.
I guess so.
We're gonna go for pasta now. I found it and I had to go back up. Pounds of pasta.
Well, this isn't necessarily spaghetti.
Yeah, this has to be
says,
spaghetti.
It says spaghetti and red sauce
Okay.
in 8 minutes. How many? How much?
I'm going to say 11 pounds.
12 pounds.
I'm going to go ahead and say 14 pounds.
It is 10 pounds
Fuck.
It was a
Wow.
little closer that time.
by Matt Stoney.
I'm so hopeful.
Oh, dude.
Matt Stone, one of the South Park guys.
Nope. Stoney.
Matt Stone, one of the South Park guys.
Nope.
I just imagine that video of Will Smith eating the spaghetti when I think about this.
What's that video? Will you describe it to us?
No, I'm not describing an AI generated video of Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Is that how you spend your time?
No, actually, I've seen that too. It's terrifying.
What the fuck?
Is that how you spend your time?
No, it was brought
Have
to
you
my
guys never
attention,
seen
though.
this before?
No.
I have never seen this, thankfully, and I don't wish to. But I'd happily hear you describe everything that happens in the video.
It looks like a fever dream mixed with a psychedelic trip of
Oh, dude. I got a good one.
Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Corn dogs in 3 minutes.
The record is 27, and it's set by Kody.
43.
23.
How much did you say?
23.
I'm going to say 22.
11.
Ah,
You
wow,
guys
that's
were-
surprising.
You guys were shooting so far up.
Yeah, I mean, like I know it's 3 minutes, but
I
I
believe-
just expect these people are fiends. when
Yeah,
it comes
here's
to,
the thing, Kody. I believe in the American dream.
like, to eat that many hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Shrimp wontons.
You said that with such incredulity. I don't.
It's just a weird one. Yeah, shrimp wontons. How many? 8 minutes. The winner is Joey Chestnut, so think high.
28,
Oh, God, think higher.
43.
74.
Go higher, guys.
163.
I'm going to say 137.
Wait, I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting. 136.
I'm gonna let you guys go a little higher with your guesses.
Wait, is it 100?
207.
284.
207.
198.
390.
What
Holy
the flying
fuck.
fuck. How big are these shrimp wontons?
How many minutes was it?
8 minutes.
How big is a shrimp wonton?
I couldn't tell you.
I was imagining like an average crab rangoon.
300.
Ooh.
There's something wrong with that, man.
Oh, brats. No bun. They're 2.3 ounces. In
How
10
many minutes? 10 minutes? And what was the record for hot dogs was
73.
70 something?
Something like that.
All right, I'm going to go
55.
slightly higher than that.
Oh, really? Brats are
All right, what are you
bigger.
gonna say?
Well, you don't have to eat the
But
bun.
you don't have to eat the bun.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say 80.
102.
I'm still going to say like 74. I don't know. We'll see.
Adam was one off. It's 101
Damn.
by Carmen Kennedy.
Say that one more time.
Carmen Sinkudi.
Do you want to try it one more time?
No.
Austin, have you ever heard of that last name?
No, actually, that's a new one.
Austin's our last name guy.
I'm going to do
gotta
one more.
log it in his
I'm going to
book.
do one more. Give me 1 second, and then we're going to wrap up, I think. Oh, dude, pepperoni rolls.
What, like
It-
the
Don't know
Tony's
it.
ones? Or
374. I'm not even going to hear the time. I'm just going to say 374.
431.
Oh, my God.
Is there a time?
10 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going with 431.
If they're what I think they are, I'm going to say like an even 500.
Oh my God.
Jesus fucking Christ. Guys, it's 36.
Oh, wait.
I was
wait.
imagining like those little.
It got to be
I thought it
more
was
than
like
that.
pizza rolls.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
That's what
too.
I was thinking.
You guys are drunk.
No,
Are
it's
you talking about like
a,
strombolis?
It's a
I couldn't tell you.
pepperoni roll.
A whole pepperoni.
Yeah, it's a whole pepperoni.
They just roll up pepperoni and then you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this one's good because it's pepperoni and cheese.
But pizza or like
No, just like pepperoni with cheese.
how many minutes?
6.
And is it like a little slice of cheese with the pepperoni on top
I
of
would
it?
assume so, yeah.
Okay, then 500.
603.
I'm going to just stick with the flat 500, like I was saying.
Okay. 252.
Wow.
What?
We're
Yeah.
too hopeful, you guys.
Well,
And I
because
think we
when
should
we go
really
low
think
on
about
things, they hit us with the high number. So
I was just imagining like a $50, piece of pepperoni with a little piece of cheese of equal size on it.
Yeah, it's like a cheese and cracker kind of thing.
Can I be honest here?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I think that we all shot too high.
I didn't,
No, you didn't. And here's why.
because I didn't guess.
No, I think it's because we all dared to dream because we were tricked as children by our fathers. Because our fathers weren't they weren't there really to show us the reality of you will only go so far. And so we shoot for the moon. And that's why the three of us got all of those so disastrously wrong. And I think we should think about that today on Father's Day.
And
I
why the
won't,
four
but
of
that's
us
okay.
started a podcast.
That's a whole nother issue.
That's a whole different thing.
that might be a failure on our parents' part.
Yep. No, for sure.
Yeah, what the fuck, Mom? Come on.
Have you called her up lately to ask, hey, why'd you let me do this?
No, but I told her and she did look very disappointed.
Yeah, that's
Do
been the
your brothers
reaction.
know about this?
One of my brothers.
As of recording, we have not put out our first episode yet.
You should just send him that British beard guy's videos. Be like, this is me.
This is me.
This is me now.
Honestly,
Oi, bruv.
you could cosplay as Beard Meets Food.
Oh, man.
He already wears the backwards hat and has a long black beard. Like you're already 2/3 of the way there. I mean, you got to grow it out a little
I got to
bit,
grow a
but-
beard real long.
Yeah.
Beard's huge. It's really funny because like in the videos, he's like, gets all the food in his beard and then he's like, can I have napkins? And then they give him the napkins and he just fucking scrubs the fuck out of his beard with napkins.
And it doesn't really help.
It doesn't help
anything.
at all.
He
that
just gets
sounds
bits of napkin in his
that
beard.
sounds repulsive. I feel like I would throw up if I had to watch his videos.
Yeah, I don't like watching it.
Oh, I
either.
love those. I love watching those videos, dude. It's crazy.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's more to examine with this Kobayashi stuff and Joey Chestnut?
If I had known about the whole Kobayashi thing, I definitely would have. I think I would have talked about it more, but I didn't know.
That's okay. You can look it up and we can relitigate it or revisit it on a later date because I
Yeah.
think it's a fascinating conversation.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
I just don't know that you could name. I mean, are there other sports where you could name a rivalry like that?
probably basketball would be one.
Person to person, though.
Tom Brady versus the rest of the world.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning.
Tom Brady versus kissing his children on the lips.
Oh, God.
I forgot about
You know when they did that roast thing that was like off limits?
Really?
Yeah, I listened to an
it.
interview with Nikki Glaser, who I guess I didn't watch the roast, but I guess she was really killed it. I don't like those things. I think they're lame. And also, I can't stand looking at Jeff Ross. I think he's a very
Ugly person.
unfortunate looking
Yes.
man. Yeah, he drank too much ugly juice. But yeah, I guess that they were like briefed beforehand, being like, yeah, here are the things that you can't do. And one of them was kissing the children on the
Hey,
lips.
to be fair,
Which is pretty damning in my opinion of like, that's what you chose to be off limits, which means you don't want to talk about it, which means there's probably more there. I don't know. I just feel like
Careful what you say.
I think just keeping
That's the greatest of all time that you're going up against, possibly slandering.
I think just like keeping your kids out of the limelight in that way might be a
Right.
better thing.
Yep.
Except for, you fucking kiss them on the lips.
Yeah.
dude.
Well, but like, that's like a thing that you're like, it's a little bit weird. Like, so I don't know. I feel like,
Just a little bit.
It's very weird.
no, what I'm getting at is like, yes, I agree with Kody. You probably want to keep your kids out of the limelight, but something that's that high profile and there's like photos.
Yeah, I mean, my dad kept me out of the limelight his entire life. Or my entire
Never
life.
once did your
Cody's
dad
just
kiss
mad
you on
because
the
he
lips.
didn't get kissed on the
Yeah,
lips.
Cody, from your perspective, do you wish you had had a papa who would kiss you on the lips?
This is quality Father's Day content.
One that
right?
one that didn't let you eat any nightshades whatsoever while growing up.
Oh my
What's
God.
that?
No potatoes or tomatoes for Cody.
What's that? Do you ever watch Smiling Friends? There's a scene where it's like, I love you, daddy. Mwah. And then they cut out of the flashback and he's like, you kiss your dad on the mouth?
That's what that's from. I was trying to think about that whole
Someone
time.
needs to edit that audio into fucking some Tom Brady footage.
Fuck.
Cody just hit his teeth on the microphone.
Shit.
He never had a dad there to teach him depth perception.
Son, don't put your teeth on the microphone.
Hey, but I do gotta say, I do play a mean game of catching the frisbee.
That's true.
weird.
Cody does this really weird thing where he throws the ball up into the air and then catches it himself.
I throw it really fucking high.
Yeah, but
He
you do
does,
voices while you're doing it. Here are your goals, son. I'll catch it, Dad. I'll catch it.
Cody's X gene manifests in just being able to pick up skills that a father would otherwise be teaching him.
His what gene?
X gene.
What does that mean?
X-Men.
It's X-Men.
X gene.
Yeah, like the mutation from X-Men.
What do you guys think your mutant power would be if you were a mutant?
Not having a dad.
There has to
That's
be.
not a mutant power.
It's got to be like a downside though. It's got to have like what your power is, and then there's got to be a downside.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
every
like
time I
if-
cough, I crap myself.
That sounds like you're
medical
admitting
condition.
something, not that you're.
No,
you
that's
have a
that's my
superpower.
mutant power.
Why is that a power?
What do you mean?
What's
That's
the
my mutant
benefit?
power.
Oh, mine would be competitive eating, but I get banned from every fucking competition.
I guess mine is just my attention span drifting towards anything that it should not be.
Isn't that just called ADHD?
Yeah.
It's not a power. Not a power.
Neither is crapping while coughing.
Really? Do regular people do that?
Yeah, I mean, regular people have medical issues.
I have telekinesis, but I can only lift things that I could normally lift anyway, and
If you're
also,
You have to be
and also I have to be touching it to lift it.
but that being said, you could just put your hand on it.
That would be kind of
That's
cool.
awesome.
Like,
Yeah.
you're just
you
like
could
touching.
move a fridge by yourself effortlessly.
Well, no,
Well,
like I said, it has
it's
to be things that I
something
could
he
lift normally.
normally.
Yeah.
Oh, you did say that?
Yeah, I did say that.
Wait, so are we
But
talking-
you literally could just like do this number and it would come on with your hand.
So I have a question about that.
That's exactly what I mean.
Would you be encumbered by the like object size itself or just by the weight?
What do you mean?
So like say this table, right?
Yeah.
You could lift this table
Yeah.
by yourself. But if you were to put your finger on it and touch it and just lift it up, would it like tilt down or would it be like more of like a levitating straight
No,
up
it's
kind of
like
thing?
static.
it's telekinesis. So it's by the weight. It's by the weight, but it
Okay.
still puts the strain on me to lift it.
Yeah.
The normal amount that it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
How terrifying would that be if you got into like a bar fight and like you had this size table, like the round table, and you literally just like picked it up and just like hucked it across the room like with one hand? People
Just
would be
like,
like, what the fuck?
throwing chairs at people.
Well,
for
I mean,
fun.
I could still only throw it as far as I'd be able to throw it normally. So
Right, but still, watching somebody palm a fucking table and then just throw it, I don't
dude.
think I would care how far it went. I would
Just
be
like-
more terrified that they just palmed a table at me.
Some fucking Spider-Man shit.
Oh, dude, it'd be so cool. You'd look so cool at parties because you'd just be holding shit up by like a finger. Could I do cutting the grass? I just like snap my finger and it's cut, but it's just like everything's in the shape of dicks.
No,
And
I want it to
so
be,
it's only applicable to cutting your grass
That's
or
what-
any grass ever.
yeah,
you can
so
cut
I
a
was
dick
going to
into
say
it.
you like snap your fingers and all grass on earth goes down to a certain level.
Up until you mentioned the dick part, I was going to say that's some My Hero Vigilantes shit.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing about the My Hero Vigilantes is that like their powers are more mundane. Anyway,
I don't know what this is. This
Anyway.
nerd talk. I just want to know your mutant powers. That's all. Kody, that's a good one.
I couldn't, yeah.
Dick shape. There has to be a limitation though, because like Austin said, that'd be
No, I was
way
just
too
thinking
powerful.
I think it's just my yard. Yeah.
just
or whatever
adjust
yard-
it only works in your
No,
yard
I mean, like
here.
if I'm looking at a yard.
We need an edit of Cody's face over Thanos, and then when he snaps, just like just
Grass
like
cutting.
all
So
the
it's,
grass
it's,
is
it's tall grass in the top. Cody Thanos, short grass.
Short grass.
I'll do it myself.
I think on that note, we should probably wrap it up.
Oh, we haven't heard. There's two more mutant powers here.
I feel like Austin already has a power, and that's when he shaves. About 5 seconds later, he has a full face of hair again.
I've decided to change what my power would be. My mutant power, will be to end podcasts.
That
That's
sounds a
like
pretty
some
good power.
House of M shit, right?
And I
there.
have it right now.
Oh no, he's waving his hands.
Goodbye, Adam's power is having ADHD. Goodbye, listeners.
Bye.
Shut the fuck up.
You've been listening to Learner's Permit. Thanks for listening. We hope you learned something today. Until next time, goodbye.